Hey folks, what are you up to? It's Deep Pool ahead. Today, I am gonna talk about this. Yeah, Game of Thrones. I think this video is going to be really unscripted and really raw. Every video of mine is raw. No, I really want to talk about Game of Thrones really well. I mean, it was a hell of a great journey for me when I watched Game of Thrones. That was a random day for me. I think I was in a mid break of my college and I was just hungry and wanted to watch something with having my dinner. And I just opened my laptop and just thought about watching Game of Thrones. And you know, when I watched Game of Thrones, it's like they're having 8 seasons. I mean, for me, it was really big syllabus. Like it was really accommodating a syllabus thing. But and the also thing is, every episode is like 1 hour long. So for me, it was like I'm not gonna make this. I just watch until unless it's going to be pretty great or until I just finish my dinner. That's it. But I'm telling you, it was like I'm a fish, and that show was a complete hook. I mean, it was a really best book. I was so invested in that series. Like, I cannot explain to you. I not watched that much series, that famous series. I just watch whatever I like. My favorite series in me, by the way. But Game of Thrones, it just, damn, how can I explain to you? It first episode, second episode, third, first season, second season, third season, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. It was so much great. Let me tell you this. When I watch Game of Thrones, whenever you watch something nowadays, let's say if you watch uh, Loki, let's say for example, you watch Loki and you watch 3 episodes, out of nowhere, your phone, your laptop, SEO, now the term is search engine optimization, but like that, whenever you watch something, you have a relative like it's like maybe some content like whatever you're watching. I don't know what system works nowadays, but when I watch Game of Thrones, I have no reels, no posts related to Game of Thrones. I was just watching. And I really completed the entire Game of Thrones in a week. Less than a week, I think. It was really deep for me. And the best part is, I watched Game of Thrones in 2024. For me, first to eighth season was so good. I do not hate eighth season that much because I am not a person who waited 2 years for this. I just open my laptop and watch all season and let's binge watch it. And it was so good. I can say the ending was not pretty good, but it was well for me. I didn't wait that much long. For me, it was okay. I don't take that much. It's like I'm used to it. But I was so hooked. I was so invested. The writing I watched first time in Hindi. It was pretty okay. I know what happened with Geo Hotstar. They do not do really good. I remember in the Peacemaker and some other series also they will not put efforts by dubbing. Even some Game of Thrones like House of the Dragons and Night of the 17 Millimeter was pretty bad. And the same as Game of Thrones. And it was pretty bad. But then I watched in English, like again, it was so good again, like the every dialogue, cinematic, everything is so perfect. In English, usually, and as well as in every other language, shoot is so good. Really enjoy every episode. Uh, that was a really unexpected, you know, series for me. I recommend to everybody to watch it. But there are some nudity scene. There are some really explicit scene, nudity That's why people do not now want to watch it on big screen. I also watch it on my laptop. Uh, how how can I tell you? It just really great. You know, let's say a person who's 20 years old, matured enough to understand what is cinema. He or she can literally understand what the impact of Game of Thrones. It was just so deep, so good. The writing was so good. Some people can say, yeah, he was like George or R. Martin, but he was the founder of Game of Thrones, to be very honest. And he just wrote some 3 to 4 chapters, but then show runners keep creating other series and other episodes. That was perfect. Till season 6, it was so good. I can say they fumbled a bit in season 7 and they fumbled a lot in season 8. Everything was good, but I can say the ending wasn't that really hard as a whole show. It was just black. They killed the main villain in quotes on them. They killed Daenerys Targaryen. They're looking no sense of Bran. It's broken. Is the new king. That makes sense. After Game of Thrones, we have House of the Dragons and a Night of the 70 Days. Well, I think that's something different topics. I will talk about them in some upcoming videos, but now I'm going to talk about just Game of Thrones. And I think Game of Thrones is so perfect. Everything is so perfect. Like, uh, the actor, character, what's the favorite gospel scene was so great. And, just that the mountain smashed his whole hand like a watermelon. It was so good. And that was so good. And, I remember the death of Rockstar was pretty horrifying. Like they cut his head and cut his direwolf head and they just sealed it. It was so brutal. You know, I really want Joffrey that horrifying. I don't know. I just really hate his fire. That was so good. Like, everything writing just so perfect. That was a British show, I think. So good. I think Game of Thrones set the bar so much higher, like literally so much higher. When I watched sorry, when I watched House of the Dragons, I did not feel that much. I'm not really a big fan of House of the Dragons. Seven Demons was pretty good, but House of the Dragons, I watched the whole season 3, but I did not like that much. We were talking some different video, but if someone is just willing to watch Game of Thrones, I would just recommend watch it. Just fucking watch it. It is so good. You'll love it. Like, definitely love it. It is so good to watch. When you are alone and everything, you just watch. Try to understand what the character is saying, what the character meaning, what is the dialogue, what's the meaning of the dialogue, that thing, the honor person guy like a traitor, uh, powerful person like die like a weaker. Then how can I tell you? Just a kind woman. I'm talking about. There is Targaryen, mother of Dragon. She died in a horrific way. Yeah. Throughout the whole series, she was the best one. But in the end, she was just fucked up by the writers. That's okay. I don't mean that because it was a very long time ago. But yeah, I just really appreciate that. I think the whole video is about the appreciation of Game of Thrones. Yeah, I will talk about more in upcoming videos, like with the bad part, with the good part, and everything. Now I just wanna say what I feel about the Game of Thrones. I just feel so much great, so much really like I explain to you everything like some like thousand of different stories at a different level. Feels so great. I just hope you watch Game of Thrones and like it so much. So see you in the next